Dnes začínáme tam, kde jsme posledně skončili. Překvapivě. Máme tady George, máme tady Nicole a máme tady manuskript, neboli svitek. Tak se na ně podíváme.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kron Museum. The address.
Super, máme adresu na muzeum a na člověka, který se jmenuje Lobino a který by nám s tím měl pomoct. Ale my bychom si o tom mohli ještě trošku pokecat. Co si o to myslíte? Co třeba tahle paní? Tady vidíte 4 ikony, každá znázorňuje, myslím si, jednu z těch částí toho pergamenu. Tak řekněme se, podíváme na tu paní, tyjo. Dívá se do zrcadla, tam jsou 3 tváře. Interesting.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid, Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
No, to už jsme slyšeli. Jo, dobře, jasně, tak. Tady ten kouká do nějaký křišťálový koule.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
No, George umí latinsky, podívejte na to.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
A je tady bík.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
A to je taky velmi důležitý. Tenhle trojnožka a ten diamant, ten bude hrát velkou roli. Máme to prokouknutý, takže pojďme zpět. Jep, teď nám zmizel kufřík z nějakého důvodu, ale to nevadí. Ještě bychom mohli proklepnout, nebo říct Nicole o Merlinovi, o dalším pseudonymu našeho vraha.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it, a credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him, or the company.
OK, tak opravdu je to nějaký ID, nějaká, není to vizitka, ale je to prostě nějaká občanka. Tak, co tohle? To jsou sirky a to jsou sirky z nějakého klubu, ale to bude až hodně vepředu.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
OK, myslím si, že je na čas, abychom vyrazili za Lobinem, prostě do muzea.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
Tak jo, tohle bude hodně důležitá část, která by nás měla posunout do nové lokace. Už jsem to naznačoval na konci minulého dílu, takže pojďme se na to podívat. Utíkej, Georgi, utíkej. Tak, Muzej Kruny. Kavárna ruje žarí. Podívejte, tady to už máme dokonce zašedlý, že už tam nemůžeme. Do hotelu Ubu taky ne. Ty lokace jsou prostě hotový. Tak. To vypadá moc pěkně.
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
OK. Asi nemá cenu nějak extra zevlovat tady kolem. Ne, prostě jenom nakukuje. Půjdeme rovnou dovnitř. Tam bychom teoreticky měli potkat toho člověka, co nám má pomoct. A není to naposledy, co tady v tom muzeu jsme. Tak to je hlídač, to není Lobinů. OK.
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
OK, takže to je kustot, vypadá jako hlídač. Nevím, jestli hlídač rovná se kustot, je to v celku jedno. Zkusím ho trošinku vytěžit.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Takže pravděpodobně to bude hlídač, jo.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobino.
OK, zkusíme se poptat tady na nějaký naše známý relikvie.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
Co jméno?
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
OK, tohle nemá moc smysl. Porozhlídneme se po muzeu a zkusíme zjistit, kde bychom našli Messie Lobinu.
Thanks for your help. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. I tried to sneak my...
OK, tak tady je taková věc. S jejíž pomocí můžeme otevřít okno. A ten hlídač hnedka se zavře.
Attention!
Jo.
Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
OK, dobře. Takže hlídač nechává všechno okna zavřená, což nám bude lehce komplikovat náš úkol v budoucnu. Ale i tak si myslím, že se to dá nějak jako obejít. Takže pojďme dál. Tady nějaká velká váza.
There was nothing in the urn.
Je, urna. Tady totem. Hustý totem.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us!
OK, tak pozor, tady bychom mohli někoho tímhle s tím zranit. Dobrý si pamatovat. Sarkofág.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Seš
Closet?
suchar.
It's a sarcophagus.
Co teď? kouká se jinam.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
OK, ale to bude taky zajímavá věc, tady tohle v budoucnu. A tady tohle to nás zajímá.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
OK, takže nějakým způsobem jsme zjistili, že ta trojnožka byla nalezená v Irsku, asi tím, že to tam bylo napsané. Takže naše další cesta by měla vést do Irska, ale kam?
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur?
Tripod. Potřebujeme vidět co nejvíc o té trojnožce.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
OK, takže zjistili jsme, že trojnožka je stará, používali John Dee a že je chráněna poplašným systémem. Ten poplašný systém tady myslím si někde má něco jako vypínač, ale to až mnohem později.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Ah oui, they conned the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
OK, aspoň, že to přiznal.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Well, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
OK, dobře.
Thanks for your help.
Máme lehké vodítko o tom, kam se vydat teďka dál. Tady toho pána. Proč mám takový dojem, že všichni tady ti oficiální úředníci v těch francouzských institucích jsou strašně protivní, tyjo. Policista, recepční, teďka tady ten hlídač, tyjo, na koho ještě narazíme. Myslím si, že bychom měli z Paříže velmi rychle
The
odjet.
tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Řekneme to Nicole, poradíme se s ní, protože prostě přece jenom je to reportérka. Aeroport, výborně. Víte co? Nebudeme se s ní radit. Chceme jít do Lochmarn v Irsku, takže 3, 2, 1, jedem.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
OK, jsme v Irsku. Tohle je ta nejoblíbenější část téhle hry. Moje. Protože Irsko mám moc rád. Já tady udělám jednu takovou fikanou věc. Jsme v Irsku a tady je, jak se než Tobey Maguire, pamatuji to správně. Každopádně tady v tom baru se to bude hodně odhrávat. Tady nahoru se dá jít ještě k hradu, ale my prvně prokecem tady tohle z pratka.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Jsem inspektor Rosso.
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
Liam.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Tak, dobře. Liam, nebo jak se jmenuje, z trošinku lakuje, ale to nevadí, to není podstatný. Strašně se mi líbí ta angličtina, to je úplně úžasná, ten přízvuk je úplně boží. Co klauni? Máš rád klauny?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Tak, a zeptáme se ho na hrad.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only
What?
Oh, nothing.
Ale no tak.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
No tak povídej.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh. There's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
No, vidíte.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows that could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
OK, mladý Maguire je lehce pohádkář, ale to nevadí. Myslím si, že nám ještě trošku poslouží. Prokecli jsme ho, možná vám tady uniká taková spojitost, ale tady v Lochmern je hrad, pravděpodobně nějaký bývalý templářský hrad a probíhaly tam vykopávky a v těch vykopávkách našli tu třínožku, tak to je jenom tak, abychom to měli všechno pěkně pohromadě. Podíváme se do naší butiky. Bar, lounge, food, no, nádherný tady ty poškozený tabulky skla, to se mi taky moc líbí, taky detaily, super. Tady to bychom potřebovali potom rozbít. Oni to rozbijou pro nás, nebojte. Tak, jsme tu, tady... Proč to prostě nefunguje? Ne. Tady je takový úplně nádherný soundtrack, který tady hraje ten houslista na ty housle. Z nějakého důvodu to tady prostě není slyšet. Nevím proč. Máme tady pár lidí. Barman, to je dobrý irský týpek. Tady ten pán, myslím, že se jmenuje Fitzgerald, ten bude mít velkou úlohu. A tady tam jsou dva rozhádaní sousedi a tady to je veterán. Já bych začal tímhle s tím pánem. Pojď. Mluvím s tebou.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Tak, co, dáváš si pivo?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
No, tak to je odvod víc dát si pivo, ne? Co nám řekneš o hradu?
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Ano, tak, povídej.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
No tak. Moc nám toho neřekl, zřejmě to je nějaký místní. Zkusíme ho trošku vyděsit.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Neznáš, ale poznáš. Tak co bys nám ještě mohl prásknout, čeče? Co ti říká jméno Merlin?
Check out this pass.
Yeah, it's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No, never heard of him.
A
What does
co
this red
konský nos?
nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
OK, tak myslím si, že v tomhle tu chvíli z Fitzgeralda nic víc nedostaneme. Tady se posuneme
See you later.
kousíček dál. Zkusíme proklepnout tady tohle z toho pána. Zřejmě nějaký nachlazený.
Hi there, old timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Tak, je to veterán, je to pamětník, tak se ho zeptáme na hrad, třeba bude něco vědět.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh.
No, to bylo takové zkratkovité, ale budíš. Tak, pokračujeme v pátrání po hradu.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
OK, takže hrad je zavřený. Tak mu dáme pivo, třeba nám otevře.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
OK, tak naše oblíbený témata, takže Kán.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
A jméno Merlin.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No.
OK, tady tohle byla ztráta času, takže postoupíme
I'll see you
kousek dál.
later.
Tak, máme tady tyhle ty dva štamgasty. Tady ten pán, co hraje, nám nic bohužel neřekne. A pak můžeme mluvit tady s tím člověkem, nebo si zavolat. Všimněte si, že tady je ručník a ten si můžeme vzít, když ten týpek zvedá loket. Pojďme se pobavit s ním. Ukradneme si ručníček. Ručníček.
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Pověz nám o hradě.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Jasně.
That's right, Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist. And you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
No tak začíná se nám to rozvětvovat. Tady ti dva pánové jsou neustále vepři, to jste si určitě všimli. Pokračujeme v dotazech na vykopávky.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Tak a to je nějaký diamant.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmarn to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Tak, tady ty věci asi nemá cenu s ním probírat. Já zkusím krást ten ručník. Yep.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
OK, co nám řekne O'Brien?
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Jasně, pověs nám o hradu.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh, no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Trojnožka, na jednu trojnožka.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now, there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
No výborně, tak se nám to pěkně tady rozjelo. Takže toto je profesor Pegram.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why has Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in braille.
Tak, co ještě o Pegramovi nám řeknete?
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmarn. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Jsme reportér? Nejsme. Jsme vědec, jsme historik.
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
Tak, co nám řekneš o duchovi?
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a phantom of Loch Marn.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
OK, takže všechno jsme tady vyčerpali. Kdo nám zbývá, je tady Hostinský, který je naštvaný na profesora Pígrema, protože mu odjel bez účtu. A ten bude teďka velmi důležitý. Každopádně už tenhle díl je delší, než jsem původně zamýšlel, takže já to tady ukončím. Na to, jak se budeme bavit s Hostinským a kam se posuneme dál, bude to hodně zajímavý. Vydržte. Na to se podíváme příště. Já vám pro tohle chvíli děkuji za pozornost. Mějte se fajn a z propršeného Jirska se s vámi loučím. Zatím čau.